And I just want to ask you about whether there's any, if you think whether there's any positive contribution that Somali community in this area, Heidelberg and Bell Street Mall, have done or contributed to the wider community.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
They've built over 40 odd houses, brand new homes in West Heidelberg, right? And nearly every one of them are Muslims. Nearly every one of them.
So I say, okay, I'm Nigerian. And they're like, but I'm like, yes, there are people in Nigeria who are also Muslim. And they're like, oh, really, really? And it's just that thing of this monolithic idea that if you're Muslim, you're Somali. Yeah. And that kind of adds to that nuance that you're different from black.
Today, when it comes to Quran, Somalians, the Somali boys, I don't know of any, country that produces a father like Somalia, or to make it, educate than Somali kids, wherever they are, whether in the US, in Canada, or in different places. Why? Because, the reason is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had blessed these people with Quran. And the reason why I really love Somalians, I love Somalians for 3 reasons. One, because of their love for Quran. 2, their love for Sunnah. Most of their teachers and scholars that graduated from Saudi or from different parts of the world, they took the science of Hadith, and that shows their love for Sunnah. And lastly, their love for hijab.
Yes, subhanAllah.
I call the Somali sisters the Marines of hijab. No country in the world or group of Muslims in a country,
even here in Kenya.
Even here in Kenya.
You went to that masjid the other day and it's...
I haven't seen anyone who respects hijab like Somali people.
Don't marry a Somali woman, because Somali woman is beautiful, they hold in the Quran, but they're aggressive. And if you can't handle it, guess what? Stay with something that's soft.
But it's also a potential opportunity for the transitional federal government, because it creates a sense that this group is a group of foreigners, and in a Somali environment that doesn't like foreigners very much, it actually can work to their advantage.
I would also say, though, that on the issue of whether Al-Qaeda will go there or not, I must say, if I was the commander of Al-Qaeda in Pakistan or Saudi Arabia or someone like that, no way would I want to go to Somalia to set up my HQ, because I just think it would be an utter disaster. I think Somalia is too difficult even for Al-Qaeda to operate in. It would just be chaos. And very soon they'd find that all their money had been quietly purloined by someone who had professed allegiance to them or whatever. I'm sure there are genuine supporters there, but I think it would be quite a difficult environment for Al-Qaeda to work in.
Somalia, chaos even for Al-Qaeda.
The Somali base is not very concerned with the global jihad. Somalis are close people. They live by themselves.
From also Somali communities, which I know a little bit better, they very often seclude themselves. So there's not so much like kind of a Pan-African identity in Europe or like kind of solidarity among Muslims, Sunni Muslims, but Somalis kind of very often isolate themselves in the places where they are staying, and they build, their kind of own secluded communities. I think this at least is also true for the UK, probably also for Scandinavian countries. Which then makes it rather difficult for them to interact with the majority community, and it also makes it difficult for state authorities and
Hello. That's the thing I've noticed as well. You say hello to people or assalamu alaikum and nobody's really saying it back. Weird place. I'm not saying I think Somalian people are very, very smiley, but I think Somalian people are very smiley with each other. I think it's the camera. Ahmed says it's not, there's no issues with the camera, but I honestly think it's the camera that's putting people off interacting with me. He maintains it's not, so I don't know, I'm not sure. But, yeah. So I've got a bit of a job on my hands trying to make this park as interesting as I can without people wanting to speak to me. So that's the mosque. So one thing I have noticed here in the park is there's more cameramen than people actually sitting chilling out in the park. Honestly, I think everybody's got a Canon camera. There's more cameramen here than anything else. It is a little bit disappointing though that I can't walk about and speak to people, or people aren't so forthcoming to speak to me. So, I mean, it is what it is. At least we can tick Somalia off the list. No, I don't see Idris yet. I'm sure I'll find him. Oh, let's do this. Well, everybody's got their phones out. Hello, guys.
How are you, brother?
I'm very well, thank you.
Alhamdulillah. What's wrong? You okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at this. All the phones. Thank you.
Welcome to Kashmir.
The best place in the world. Yeah, it's very hot. Very hot today. I'm very well, thank you, brother. Thank you. Yes, Azad Kashmir Zindabad.
Yes, you from UK?
Scotland, yes.
Yes,
Glasgow.
you from
Yes.
yes, good.
Yes.
Look at this. You chicken in there?
Yeah. I've no idea what you're saying, but yeah, this is bonkers. Bonkers. It's good to finally be back in Zadial. Yes.
Are you good? Yes. You
Bonkers.
from UK? Yes.
A little bit different from your usual vlogs. People say, "Oh, Callum, why are you going there? You're nuts. That's very dangerous." A little bit different from Somalia.
If you want to solve any problem, ask a Somali. A Somali will find a solution for you. The only problem that Somalis cannot fix is the problem of Somalis themselves.